Do you mean Amelie? Hi, by the way. I don't really think they look like each other. I mean, I can kind of see it. Yeah, she's never responded to anything that I've sent. It's sort of a bummer too, because now she plays two characters in Fire Emblem. But yeah, she just must not like doing interviews, I guess. Yeah, I've had other people say her before, and to me. Yeah, obviously I didn't have this live planned. I just thought I would hop on and see how much attention it would get, since I haven't been live in a while. We'll see how long I stay on. Hi, Axel. I don't know how many people are in here right now, besides you. Mm-hmm. Hi, Sammy. No, you're fine. I didn't have this planned, obviously. I just thought I would hop on and see how much attention it would get, since I haven't been live in a while. And my sub count keeps going up steadily ish. So I think it's probably, depending on the day and time, I think it's pretty good if I wanted to go live impromptu. No, it's nothing new. It's stuff that I've already had. But thanks. I do want to get a third one that's equally detailed as Seliph on this part of my left arm at some point, but it's not a big priority right now. Something from Genshin, probably. Or maybe another Fire Emblem one, I don't know. Yeah, I recognize you, Axel. I'm appreciative that you're going through everything. Brad Swale. Yeah. I've been in direct contact with him, but he hasn't answered me since May of last year. Yeah. Hi, Blue Baron. Thanks. You wish there were more? Well, I mean, they keep coming. Yeah, it was really. I love doing the recent ones, the recent sequel ones with Jameson, Brian, and Reba. Those were really fun. I could do more with more like Fire Emblem Engage cast members too, but I don't want to like do many. I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to do too many sequel interviews. But yeah, the next con in my area is in a month. It's the main one for Minnesota too, like the one that is associated with Minnesota the most. It's been fine for the most part. Yeah, I think maybe you typed that when I was just talking, but or before that maybe, but yeah, I have Anime Detour, which is Easter weekend. Yeah, I'm doing the production art panel on the second day, Saturday of that weekend. And hopefully at least be able to do one interview while I'm there again. Because most of the voice actors that are there this year are people that I haven't done. Like Lizzie Freeman, Landon McDonald, Howard Wang, uh, Tony Oliver, Johnny Young Bosch is going to be there again. I'm hoping to get Tony at least. And the only person that's a guest that I've already interviewed is Austin Tyndall. So it'll be cool to meet him in person. Yeah. I mean, I'm not like a huge fan of Digimon, but I grew up with it, watching it a lot. And I've interviewed, pretty much everybody from the original cast, save for like a few key people. Yeah, I could probably bring up other like early career anime or anime that he only had like episodic roles in that he never gets asked about. Hi, Ruby. I don't know if I recognize your username for my content, but hi, if you're new. Oh, okay. Well, nice to see you then. How did you find my content? I always like asking that when like new people pop in. If they don't say how they did. Oh, duh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I waited so long to start posting my interview stuff on TikTok. I've seen like several clips from it. I haven't watched any like full episodes just because I'm not. I know it's getting like decent reviews. I don't really like anime that's entirely CGI. No, I know what it is obviously, and like I would like to go. Um, I'd be able to just take a bus there all the way there. Maybe next year I'll go, or this year I'll go, because it always has a really good guest list. I know. Because it's so frustrating how there's people that never come up all the way that never come up to Minnesota, but they'll come to ASIN. DreamCon, probably one of the ones in LA, like Anime Impulse or something. One that like a lot of people go to. Guest wise, I mean. But I don't have like a specific one in mind besides one of the ones that's in California. Maybe one that's in Canada, just because I've done so many voice actors from Canada too, and even though a lot of them don't do cons anymore. Oh, thanks. It's not vintage. It's just one that I've had since middle school that one of my ex's moms gave me back when I was pretending to be straight. Yeah, it's cool. It's nice to see. Nice to finally see something with stars characters again. I'm not like the biggest fan of Sailor Stars, but I like it. I probably like it more than the earlier seasons, like seasons 1 and 2. And I've liked the animation style for the Sailor Moon Eternal movies. I'm probably more excited for the Kenshin remake whenever that starts airing because that looks really good. Mm, I don't think I really did much of anything. I don't remember when it was or what I was doing 3 weeks ago. I think I was doing something maybe in the city over that weekend. Oh yeah, because Valentine's Day was on a Tuesday. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I blow dry it every day. Thanks. I think it just suits my face the most. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hear that sometimes. Yeah, I've gotten that a couple times. I think it's not like that. I don't think it's like anime hair, but I guess depending on what what you're seeing. Hi. I'm not sure if you're a new person too with all my content. But if you are, then thanks for coming in. I haven't really been listening to anything new lately. Oh, um, I don't know. I mean, doing this kind of thing, you kind of have to be. You have to get over that. I mean, some people never do. I still struggle with that, but I understand it, especially with people around my age and younger. Oh, I like Weezer too, but pretty much just their earlier stuff. But I feel like that's what most people like them the most for. Oh, thanks. I don't know which one you're talking about, but yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what most people notice first. They're both done by the same artist. Thanks. I don't have a single favorite, but some of the ones I like the most are Kenshin, um, the later seasons of Sailor Moon, Nightwalker, the original Fruits Basket, Fushigi Yugi. Jump around before. What do you mean by jump around? Jeannie Tirado. She's never answered me. And she's never done like any long form interview. So she must not like doing them. Yeah, the remake is or yeah, the remake is good too. I just prefer the original still. Favorite manga? Mm, I like Flame of Recca and Mare by the same author. Kakaishi, Jigoku Raku, Tenkaichi, One Punch Man, stuff like that. The only thing that's like confirmed, like with a date, is Elia or Elia Mountjoy. He's one of the new characters, um, or he was like one of the new characters that was in the latest Fire Emblem Heroes update. I'm doing him tomorrow. I keep meaning to. I guess I probably should go live more often. Um, Usually I'd like make a post announcing it, like a few days in advance or something like that. Um, but yeah, usually it's like at least once a month, but I'll try to do it more often and announce when I'm doing it too. Because normally, whenever I just like hop on, people aren't very, there's not very many people around. Mm, I mean, Kenshin is like one of my favorite heroes. Uh, I have a lot, yeah. Sashomaru. Oh, really? Well, thank you guys. Okay, Ruby. Yeah, thank you for the compliments and thank you for stopping by. No, I don't. Even though like I follow the lore and storyline for a lot of games, still like I don't really have that much interest in like streaming anything myself. I don't own anything modern anyway in terms of gaming. Hi Max. Well, that's fine. Recently, um, if you mean like new series, not really. The last thing I watched was just some of the latest Bleach season, just to see the manga, um, the manga arc of it, like what it looked like on screen. But besides that, I haven't been watching anything new lately. Probably not. I've never been like a huge Mario universe person. It looks good though, like animation wise. But I know, I mean, obviously, I know a lot of people are excited about it. Yeah. Hasn't that been a rumor for a while? Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess that's not technically a case of anime live action since, like, Avatar isn't an anime. Um, so maybe it'll be better than actual anime live action adaptations usually are. Because I still think the only live action anime adaptation that's worth anything is Kenshin. Yeah, it'll be cool to see those fights play out. The fights in that next arc. Tokido is my favorite pillar too. No, I've never been into any of that stuff. It'll be cool to see or hear and see what Kira Buckland does as Kanroji in this next season. That's weird. It's already been over a year that I interviewed her too. just over a year. I haven't been ever since I've been older, I haven't really been a fan of DBZ. Like I loved it when I was a kid and like a preteen and stuff, and like a middle schooler. I love the Budokai Tenkaichi games too for the PS2. I know that the third one of those is like really expensive now. Oh well, no one's paying me for doing them if that's what you mean. Yeah, I just started going to cons again. I went to my first one in like 10 years almost last May, and then ever since then I've gone to every con that's local in my area here. There's not that many. There's and one of them I'm not going to be going to anymore. Uh, so if I don't count that one, then it's three. There's only three cons. There's one in April, one in October, and then one in November. But I'm going to the next one in April, Anime Detour. That's the main one for Minnesota. Kind of ran. Oh, Josie Joe is pissed off. Oh, I didn't really get that vibe. He's just a really busy person, and it took a while to like set it up with him. But yeah, Joe was like totally fine and normal and cool. I think maybe he was just expecting the interview to be like, I don't know, every other interview that he's done. And I didn't want to only talk about Claude. So if he had any of that, it was at the beginning, it was probably because he was just assuming that it was going to be another like generic interview about three houses. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he did before voiceover. Hi, Adam. I don't know if I recognize you or not, if you're not new on my content. Oh, you mean like another on camera person? I'll still do that, obviously, as well as music industry people, but I just haven't really thought of anybody that's like in my wheelhouse of on camera actors that I've also talked to. I did another music industry one not very long ago with Andy Paley. That was just like not even 2 months ago. Oh, okay. Well, nice that you popped in. Yeah, I don't think I'd seen your comment or name on anything I've posted before. Hold on. It was fine. Um, I don't really view like doing music industry interviews different than actor interviews. I just kind of approach them the same way. But yeah, he was nice. No, I wasn't harassed about it. I got more because on TikTok, like a month before that news came out, I just posted a clip from my interview with him. And then once that news came out, like a lot of people were commenting on it on TikTok, like just saying the same thing over and over again, like, "Oh, this aged really well," and all that. And then a few people were like asking me to delete it, which I was going to do anyway. But yeah, but no, I didn't get like nobody gave me crap for it. But I like some of you guys might have noticed too that I have it unlisted now on my channel. But yeah, I mean, him and I weren't. I didn't stay in touch with him at all after the interview, even though it went really well and it was really funny. There's only a few of the Genshin actors that I've interviewed that I've like kind of became friends with after interviewing them. Most people I interview, I don't like become friends with. There's just a few in terms of like other voice actors. But I'm excited for whoever Baiju and Kave end up being voiced by for the next update. Is it hard to come up with questions? No, not at this point. For a lot of people, obviously, I just stick to the same kind of formula. Uh, who all have I become friends with? Just some examples. Deneen Melody, Brian Anderson, uh, Chelsea Quokka, Judy Alice Lee, Aaron Evers, Michelle Ruff, Dustin Rubin, Michael Sorich, both of the Epcars. Yeah, there's a good handful that I've like become friends with or like decently acquainted with after interviewing them. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't really understand people that think that they can be successful at doing this if they don't thoroughly research anybody that they're interviewing. Because that's how, I mean, it makes you come off better too, but then, uh, you're gonna have more success in landing better people if you put effort into it in that regard. Oh, yeah, thanks, I guess. I don't have the desire to really do that or play games that much myself anymore. The only console I've ever had is a PS2. I still have it. I don't buy games anymore. Um, yeah, like I just use it as a DVD player. Oh, are you heading out now, Sammy? Okay. Yeah, thanks for stopping in again. Next time I go live, I'll make a post about it like I usually do. I just assumed that I was going to end up leaving this after like 10 minutes because nobody would show up. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you have to make a whole other set schedule just for doing that. Yeah, have a good rest of your night. Hi, Arya. I think you're new too. Yeah, I guess it would make sense if there's like a lot of new people from my TikTok. Most of the time with voice actors, I'm just directly talking to them. Like I'm facilitating everything with them directly. There's been a few times, like with some really big people I've done, or really like bigger voice actors that I'm not initially talking to them, but most of the time it's just emailing them directly. Oh, you mean when I was telling him like my suicidal thing, the story at the end of it? Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like saying that stuff is important sometimes, like telling, especially telling the actor or whoever that they helped a part of that, because I know there's a lot of other people out there like that with anime that have gone through those same feelings. And yeah, I just think it's really important. So thank you for saying that. Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad that you overcame that. I don't watch My Hero anymore. I read the new chapters that come out every week. Um, I really like where it's at right now in the manga. It's really dark. Like it gets really dark, like way darker than you would expect. Just seeing, if it's someone like you who's never seen the anime before and you're just basing things off of how it looks. Yeah, like the series ends up getting really dark and cool. Oh, yeah, I've tried emailing her, but I've never, or not her directly, but yeah, I never got any response. We can get more subscribers. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping, not that I can like become a YouTuber and have that like be my thing, but yeah, it'd be cool to become a interviewer associated with some kind of outlet as a job. I'm not sure how much longer I'll stay on here, but well, how long I stay on here always ends up how many people show up and say stuff. Honestly, no, not really. I just thought, like, after I had virtually met Eric Vale through GalaxyCon almost 3 years ago now, I just was like, hey, I'm going to try and interview people without having to pay for it. And it worked out like way more than I ever thought it would. So no, I didn't remotely think that this would lead to anything. Hopefully I'll be able to get to 300 relatively soon. I mean, I'm only after tomorrow I'll only have 13 more to go. 13 more people to go, so I'm sure it's not going to take me that long. Trying to get into shonen anime, but I don't know what show to watch. I don't really watch or like read much modern shonen. But there's a bunch of options. Oh, now there's only 2 people here, according to what I'm seeing. Well, usually there probably would be if I had planned it, because normally I always like make a post on my channel saying I'm doing one. And I would rather go live on here than go live on TikTok. Plus, I have more subscribers here anyway. Pretty much all the pretty much all the stuff I post on TikTok is all Genshin interview stuff. My tattoos. My left arm is Haruka or Sailor Uranus from Sailor Moon, and then my right arm is Seliph from Fire Emblem. Yeah, I don't really have like a strong opinion about it. Yeah, at some point I want to get one that's equally detailed as Seliph on this part of my arm, my other arm. Probably something from Genshin, like one of my favorite male characters from Genshin, of someone that I've already interviewed too, just because, uh, you know, doing the Genshin interviews has been so helpful and a reason why I've gotten recognition. And the community has been so good to me, just like the Fire Emblem community has. So that'll probably be what I do, but I don't have like a particular plan of when I'm gonna get that. It's not a like a huge desire right now, and plus I would have to get it split up in 2 sessions again, I'm sure, just like the Seliph one was, and it would be like $400. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the stuff about that too. Nothing else has came out about the anime adaptation though, besides like the initial trailer. Yeah, right now I think it's just you two and then somebody else. Or no, now it's just you two. Yeah, I think I would say it's worth it. Um, it's a really great environment, to hang out with a bunch of like-minded people, and there's usually like a large number. There's a large variety of things to do for an entire weekend. You know, and if you cosplay too, that's another fun aspect of it. I don't cosplay. I just wear well. I mean, technically I do. I guess I just wear a maid outfit every time I go to one. For me, no, not right now anyway. All my other hobbies pretty much are like collecting stuff. So there's no case where like that would intersect with interviewing. Yeah. Yeah, unless it suddenly picks up, then I'll probably hop off. But it was nice though. I didn't even think that this little impromptu live would get as much attention as it did. I know there's 3 people here now, but I don't know who the third person is. Oh, I guess it's this Michael Jensen. Is that happening? I didn't know that was happening, but I don't know, I guess. Oh, you're in high school still? Oh, never mind. I did know that. Yeah. Yeah, I did know that. I wasn't in any I wasn't in anything extracurricular in high school. I wasn't in like any clubs or anything like that. No, it's yeah, it was I'm glad that you've asked everything that you've asked. It seems like it's picking up a little bit more again now, so I guess I'm not leaving quite yet. What a done for what though? I don't really know if that could be turned on me in like an effective way. Well, I've never done that though. That's the thing. That I can answer. Uh, at least into the context of this, like what I do. I would just want people to take away from my content and my what they're seeing on my channel and whatever that it's not impossible to do this, and you just have to be confident and don't overthink anything and usually go with your intuition and just be a nice person. And if you want something bad enough, then it'll happen. That's like my short answer, I guess. Oh, you never watched that either? I haven't seen that much of it. Um, it's good, but I've never been like super into it like a lot of people have. I don't watch silent movies. I'm not into media that's like that old either. Hmm, probably Ranma and Tenchi Muyo, I guess, but more so Ranma. I never get tired of Ranma. No, I've never been into those Avatar movies. Mm, yeah, I said earlier in the stream too that I'm not into DC or Marvel stuff at all. I never have been. Usually At least one person asks that every stream that I do. No, yeah, I've never been into Star Wars either. I'm not really into sci-fi stuff in general, like regardless of what the media is. And like anime or manga about mechs and giant robots, besides Evangelion. Well, I don't really view Ava as like being about giant robots, but yeah, like I'm not really into Gundam besides Gundam Wing or anything or any other anime with like giant robots. Gray hair. Hey Jordan, I haven't seen like any episodes of Castlevania. Just another thing where I've seen clips of it. I didn't have this planned, Jordan. I just like did an impromptu live and ended up staying way longer than I expected. Yeah, it'd be cool to interview more people from the engaged cast that I haven't already interviewed, but nobody else got back to me. Okay, yeah, thanks for stopping in. Most of the music that I own is late 70s through early 90s. A little bit of like early 2000s too. Rock and pop and some alternative. I've never really been that much into JoJo either. Just because of like I'm the kind of person that if I personally think the character designs of an anime or a manga are ugly, then I can't get into whatever it is. Hey Char, I think everybody knows who Eric Clapton is. One of the music industry interviews that I've done, Marcy Levy was like Eric's backup vocalist on like all of his most well-known songs. Yep, and there's more people. Hi, Gabe. I'm good. Hopefully you are too. You mean Matthew Labordo is like the Little House on the Prairie actor, like the same person? Yeah, I like Fleetwood Mac. I like more of Stevie Nicks' solo stuff more than Fleetwood Mac, though. Wow, I had no idea that he did that. That's pretty crazy. I'm surprised I didn't already know that, though. Thanks, Gabe. Yeah, I'm obviously like new people in the Fire Emblem franchise will be coming on a regular basis. I like Queen. I'm not like a huge fan of them either. Oh, hey, TXZ. I'm good. How are you? Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's not vintage, but I've had it for a long time. It's super oversized. It's like the only band shirt I have that isn't actually vintage. All the other ones I have are actually from the late 70s or 80s, but it was given to me, so yeah. Plus, actually, vintage Ramon shirts from back then are like tremendously expensive in comparison to other bands and artists. And I don't like them enough to pay tons of money for one. You mean like a sponsorship? No, I don't think so. You mean someone reached out to you about that? I didn't know that you like made content on stuff. uh, I don't like. I mean, I like some of Elton's most well-known songs, but he's not someone that I'm like a huge fan of either. I love Benny and the Jets, that song. Never get sick of that. Yeah, everyone loves Yunaka. She's cool and fun. I like her design. Oh, hey, timestamp guy. That's a funny reasoning for you to finally pop up. I knew it would probably pick back up in here again if I didn't leave. Oh, yeah, I feel like a lot of people didn't really, at least in the US, they didn't get into Monster until a lot later. It's weird that it came out like in the mid 2000s. And it was on, I remember that it was on the Sci Fi channel. Oh, that's really cool. Like a beta tester kind of thing. I've never really been into ACDC. I don't dislike Green Day. I've never really like explored their stuff though. Yeah, there was a lot of anime on the Sci-Fi channel. Oh, cool, Greg. I think you're new. You're a new name too. I don't like that song. Oh, well, thanks for finally showing up. Yeah, I'm happy with the people I've gotten to come out of their shell in that regard. Yeah, I don't know when. Um, I know a lot of people who have been there. One of my aunts is Japanese, and she lives in this area, but she's from Osaka, and she goes there to visit like at least once a year. Oh, and Monster, yeah. Yeah, it's I don't think people talk about it to him very much. Oh no, I'm not Japanese at all. My aunt that's Japanese is just like I'm just related to her from marriage. Oh, cool. I didn't even know that she was on Cameo. Yeah, it's also interesting with Natalie because she's one of the only people that plays a bunch of characters in Fire Emblem who's like predominantly an on-camera actor, and she uses a fake name for all the Fire Emblem roles too, for like SAG reasons. She's never emailed me back about about that, unfortunately. Oh, is that the name of your girlfriend in real life? Or are you talking about like her character in one of the games? Oh no, her character in Fire Emblem is Elise. Never mind, I think. Oh yeah, okay. Well, I live in Minnesota and I have all my life. So Minnesota and Wisconsin all my life, so I kind of like I don't like the winter, but I don't mind it. Well, if you're like a pretty famous voice actor in Japan, then um you're kind of like a movie star over there. like Mamoru Miyano and Natsuki Hanai and Yuki Kaji, people like that. Nope. I've only ever also been to Florida because my parents have also had a condo down there like all my life. So that's the only other state that I've ever been to. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like how it is here, cuz obviously even people like Yuri Lowenthal and Johnny Young Bosch and Christina V, it's like they're not getting paid any differently for doing anime than everybody else who does it regularly is. Oh, who is it? Oh, I recognize those names. Oh yeah, John DiMaggio did that. I think, yeah. I remember when that was all, publicized and all that. That's, getting paid for original animation over anime though. That's like a totally different ball game here. I'm sure it will. They seem to pump it out pretty fast. Hey, Raphael. Yeah, yeah. Union dubs always pay better than non-union dubs, like 90% of the time. And if the Raphael, if the leak ends up being real, then David will be voicing a David will be voicing like a bunny skin of McAllis pretty soon too. Yeah, I just saw the latest SF6 announcements. I don't really care for the art style for SF6 though. Does it get very warm? Not in the spring. It doesn't get like hot here until the summer. Yeah, finally. It'll finally happen. Yeah, I don't know why Neris has never responded to me. Because I've done her boyfriend too. Yeah, I love Japanese food. Not everything. Like, I'm not counting sushi. Like, I love sushi, but like, yeah, I like normal Japanese food too. Yeah, I don't care if someone doesn't want to be interviewed. It's just, you know, you can tell me. You don't have to just keep not responding. Especially when it's someone who I know does interviews too. Yeah, like I don't get that at all. Oh, yeah. Well, besides like Pokemon Masters. Yeah, I have like 200 and something records, singles and records overall. Oh, thanks, Gabe. I'm guessing you mean my sequel one with her from the other week. Vargas Mason. I've never heard that name before. That definitely doesn't sound like a real name. Yeah, that's it's really interesting because Reba Bird, like you like looking at her, you wouldn't think that that would be anywhere close to her name. Yeah, I'm not sure why Karen got replaced as Anna. Because she still has her other characters and heroes. So it's weird. Yeah, I didn't think that Marin was a female at first. When I saw the Engage art, I thought it was another male character. Nope, it's just all my natural color, and there's no product in it or anything. Oh, thanks, Luminous. Do you, Gabe? I'm guessing that you mean like in the context of what you want to make a video about. I don't know, characters that have like a second chance of doing a total flip turn and doing stuff for the better to make up for it. I know. I don't really care as much about Lyndon, but yeah, whoever the voice actor for Amber actually is, I mean, they're hilarious. I don't recognize them at all either. Like I don't recognize the voice. Why were you shocked about it? Yeah, of course I played them. I just don't own any consoles. Yeah, I mean, I kind of thought it would be entirely LA too, but I wasn't surprised that it wasn't. Do I have a favorite game? Uh, I guess in terms of like characters, I like a lot of genealogy characters. Um, I like Three Hopes a lot just because of Shez and Arval, and the supports in Three Hopes are really funny. I like aspects of all of the big ones. Lies to Fries, yeah, that's pretty cute. Yeah, I'm hoping that it'll end up getting a modern remake. It'd be weird if it doesn't. Yeah, Melissa is great. She can do, normal female characters just as well as she can do boys or like genderless characters. Yeah, I brought Save Me Lollipop up with J. Michael Tatum. Treehouse. Yeah, I do love Al Chris too. It's cool that Micah voices him too, since Micah doesn't seem to do as much anymore in terms of big anime and anime game roles. Oh, Brittany Karbowski. Well, the reason I said that was because when she finally did get back to me, this was before Engage came out. She just linked me to her Color World profile, like Color World books, and I asked her. I said, like, thanks for finally getting back to me, but like, do you do normal interviews? Because like, I don't pay. Um, and then she just didn't respond. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm glad that Maureen got a major part because she was another one of the underrated like heroes VAs. I'm guessing sometime yet this week or weekend there'll be another Heroes update with like seasonal skins for characters. I used to hate it just because it got so overplayed, and it still kind of is, but like I don't hate it anymore. I just like there's so many other better Journey songs. I know that Ezra and Jonah will get character parts in the franchise at some point. It'll be bizarre if they don't. Danny's not really, Danny just owns Cup of Tea, and she's one of the engineers also. So I don't think that she's ever gonna have like an actual like playable character. Oh, are they like trans or non-binary or something? Because other people I've interviewed who have brought Danny up have said she, but I'm pretty sure that it's a couple that owns Cup of Tea. Yeah, I'd love to get Patrick, but he's never he's never been available, or he just hasn't responded. Survivor has a lot of other good songs that are like way better than that though too. Favorite GameCube game? I don't think so. I never owned one. I would just like rent it from my local video store as a kid. Wii game? I never owned one. I never owned a Wii either. I did think that the Trauma Center game games were cool. I remember playing one on the Wii. They're hard though. Oh, nice. Oh, I guess I haven't noticed that. I would have to like listen to contrasts with them. Again, I'm not a really big fan of Billy Joel either. I like a few things. I hate Piano Man. I hate that song. And I hate We Didn't Start the Fire. Yeah, Zelkov is kind of fun. I don't really get like what his speech pattern thing is supposed to be about. I should probably get this wrapped up though, just because it's been just over 2 hours now. Oh, yeah. I guess I don't know. You can't really tell that in the English version. Okay, thanks, Gabe. Have a good night. Yeah, I was probably gonna head out too now, unless anybody had any like last things to say. Okay, Raphael. Thanks for showing up. I'm sure I'll see you in the comments of Xanax next YouTube uploads, like I always do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who else is still here. The two people that are still here, but thanks for hanging out and helping this impromptu live be as long as it was. Next time I'll definitely schedule one like I normally do. Yeah, thanks, Max. Thanks for hanging out here for most of it and asking all the stuff that you did. Uh, hope you guys have a good rest of your night. And yeah, I'll be live again soon. I'll let everybody know. See ya.